back to my channel. Today I'm going to be swatching these Sharpie creative markers and the brush tip. I also have the other tips that are available that I'm going to swatch in a different video, but we're going to start with these brush tip markers. So these are supposed to give you a paint effect with no bleed. It's supposed to pop on light and dark surfaces. There's 12 in this pack. I got mine from Walmart, but I'll probably put an Amazon link in here. These are water-based acrylic markers. What else can I tell you? No priming needed. The colors are supposed to layer without blending. You're supposed to be able to mark on paper, metal, wood, ceramic, glass, rock, and canvas. And it's supposed to be water resistant and fade resistant. Oh, the bullet tips are the other ones I have. So I bought the brush tips for myself and the bullet tips for my daughter, but I am going to swatch both on my channel. So these are not supposed to bleed through paper. They say to shake them before you start. I'm really curious about the whole, you don't have to prime them, because all of my other acrylic markers you do, but these are supposed to just write. So let's get these out of the package and take a look at them. Okay, so taking a look at the first barrel, there's no color name or anything like that. It looks like you can tell the color from the caps, from the top and the side. Let's see how hard these are to open. Pretty easy. So you have your brush tip there, and they do look like they're primed. The way this looks reminds me a little bit of my fountain pens and also my watercolor pens, but it says you need to shake them. So let me do that, and I'll get out my notebook and we'll try out the colors. There's 12 in all. So I am using a little mixed media paper today. I usually swatch these in Roy G. Biv or rainbow order. So if you're gonna red, orange, yellow, green, so I think that's about the closest we can get to rainbow color. And again, as I mentioned, there's no color names here. So I did shake them up a little bit. You can hear them, that there's a ball in them. So that's all 12 colors of the Sharpie creative brush markers. There's nothing that stands out about the colors. They're basic rainbow selection, so you're getting all of your primary colors. What was some of the things it said? It said colors layer without blending. So I'm just curious if I put a lighter, like pinky purple down. Like it covers really well. You don't have to like go back and forth. You can just do strokes and it covers. If I wanted to say, put white over that. So in the places where it hasn't completely dried, you can see that it pulls a little bit, but you can write over it. So the colors don't go, they don't blend together, they sit on top of each other. So that's something to think about, but you would have to let it dry a little bit. They don't smell like anything. I should mention that. Like, even though they're acrylic markers, I'm not getting any smell from them at all. So they're not funky. They're not supposed to bleed through. Now this is mixed media paper, so it shouldn't bleed through. But I feel like there is some lightweight ghosting. Not heavy. But it's definitely there. I would probably say if you wanted to use this on thinner paper, that would definitely be ghosting. Even if there's no bleed through, there's probably going to be ghosting. Because this is more of a paint marker. Let's see. So, I mean, I would probably say the thing that stands out about these for me is that I don't have to prime them, but I can't say that like the colors are doing anything particularly different than what I've seen before. They're pretty basic. And I would just say probably if you like acrylic markers and you want to avoid the priming, that's probably the only thing I would say is standing out for me, and that they do lay down color pretty well without a lot of back and forth. But I would probably say nothing groundbreaking. I think I was expecting more based on some of the commercials and videos I've seen, but they're okay markers. I think if you're a person who does lettering, you may like the brush tip. That's why I bought the brush tip and the blunt tip, just to get a different feel of how they would work. So I'm kind of curious if I'll have the same reaction when I do the bullet tip. Well, I feel so kind of like I don't hate them, I don't love them, they're okay. That's kind of how I feel about them. But I guess that's about it for this swatching video. As always, thank you for spending time with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.